Let's try this. Let's jump into Realms Gate. We're gonna try a team that only has one Transcendence hero. We're gonna use our Scarlet Queen Halora. We're of course going to keep our Eos in the mix here as well. We're gonna do something and try to use heroes that most people have. So we're gonna throw in a Drake. We're gonna throw in an Amun-Ra, and then I think 2 Rogans. We're gonna leave 2 Demon Bells because I feel like most people pushing content should have 2 Demon Bells. Are they necessary? I don't think so, but let's just see. We're gonna try to push. We don't have a lot of fights. We only have 55 energy, but we're gonna try to push level 120 Void Corruption. So as you guys can see right here, we're gonna go to 120 just to see how she is in combat. Wait, can you actually spawn in different spots every time you jump in? Oh, you can. I didn't know that. Wait, is that actually a thing? You jump into different spots every time? Okay. Let's go against the Fortress Wave. Let's see how this turns out. Everybody's gone. All y'all gone. We're going to put you in the front row, actually. We can do that. You, and then like a Drake, Amun-Ra. Let's change over to a Phoenix. Let's see how that works. Because normally I feel like I don't one-tap every wave with like the full Transcendence lineup. Do you think I used the wrong Rogan? I mean, they should all have Demon Bells anyway, so it doesn't really... As long as it's V4, it should be fine. Amun-Ra's more broken than Eos. I mean, there's potential. Oh, she just full healed right there. So going in with no Transcendence, not an amazing idea, but I mean, I could see how like a full like energy feed style team might be a little degenerate here. Let's throw this type team in again. Because again, remember, this is 120. This is the hardest game mode damage-wise we see right now. She doesn't have a ton of killing power. She has more longevity, it feels like. That Penny is kind of wrecking us, honestly. That Penny, I think, is what's really destroying us here. The Flame Strike, too. My goodness. The one problem I mean, she's doing a lot of damage considering how short the rounds are. Her healing isn't very significant. Let's try swapping this up real quick. So let's give her instead... Let's swap them around. Let's remove that and give her the AMB and give her the crown and see what happens. Keep fighting the same wave. She doesn't, like, the problem is nowadays, ever since Sword Flash and Drake combination was discovered, it's like you have to be better at doing that combo. Otherwise, are you that strong for these endgame game modes? I mean, her attack reduction is nice. I think her attack reduction was gone a little too overboard. I think they should have left that. But again, I know people really wanted like a Transcendence hero killer. She's not that, for sure. But she's not bad. 3.1 billion in 5 rounds. So let's move on over to a different wave. Let's go to the light one. Let's see how, if we just plugged in our Sword Flash in the same team, how she would perform. Because again, remember, we're Void Corruption 120, the highest we can actually go. Fortress might be a little too hard because it's surprisingly a very strong wave. Dark and Fortress are very difficult. Plus, you gotta remember, she is gonna be the next Transcendence Hero too, so. What's going on, Diddley? The one big advantage Sword Flash has is her 100% chance to dodge ability. That's like her biggest benefit. Like right there, just dodging that huge Faith Blade active is huge. And we can't like directly compare because we did kill a target off. That's like 2.1. Let's just fight this, run it right back. Let's throw her in instead. God, Asmodee's wings are so like it's oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, let's not do A and B. Let's not do A and B. She is not an A and B hero. Like we said before, her attack value just is not high enough. Let's not do that mistake again. Let's give her the crown back. That's yeah. That was a little severe of an attack right there. Let's get back up to the light wave here. Let's send her in with a crown this time so she can actually last more rounds. So she is slower than the Rogan, so she is getting around one active off, which is going to give her more of her layers for more holy damage, which is good. One thing you can't discount is the amount of holy damage she has. Granted, her holy damage was significantly changed from the original notes that we saw. Oh, that's a good point, Matt. We can actually test on 2 different Abyss waves. Good call on that one. Because we have them both set up with V4 and Crown, so it's a much more straightforward comparison. And that's pretty good damage. Alright, so let's do this. Let's first go into a King Barton Abyss Wave. Eos first comparison. Then we'll swap over to Sword Flash against the other Abyss one so that we have, like, a good comparison. Oh my god, Abyss is shredding us to pieces. The counterattacks from King Barton, I think, are completely wrecking us. Oh, all right. That was not a great one. Let's do a second hit, right? We have the energy for it. Yeah, let's do a second hit with an Eos, and then we'll swap over. Because granted, we're comparing her to Transcendence Heroes, and I feel like that's the way to gauge, is she close to power level? Can she compete? Is she a good substitute if you don't have all the Transcendence Heroes? My initial reaction is yes, she is a very good non-Transcendence Heroes. Was the nerf too much? Maybe a little bit, but I still think in her current form, she's still very good. So, yeah, she's doing some okay damage. Surprisingly enough, Amun-Ra is the MVP of these waves. Now, let's drop her out and throw Sword Flash in and see how this turns out. I feel like just because we're using a Drake, Sword Flash is immediately going to be a better version. Yeah, I think she's going to be really good at the bosses in Realms Gate, though. Like, very good. This is VC 120 maxed out. Yeah, Amun-Ra's kits is just absolutely crazy. She's still relevant to this day. Sword Flash definitely seems to be doing a much better job. But this is a very difficult wave right here. Yeah, she's doing a much better job, but that's the only like direct comparison waves we could compare with them. So I don't know. I mean, she's good. Is she a replacement to your Transcendence Heroes? Absolutely not. Is she a good substitute? Absolutely.